It's your favorite universe and stop motion YouTuber, because I think I'm the only mother that does both. Oh man. I don't need to know what Fox is thinking about. Hey, Brandon. Hey, Pierre. It's good. It's good. I'm a little tired. I'm a little frustrated. It's been a bit of a shit day, I'll admit. Um, I'll be right back while the Bloodline and Bronson Reed make their entrance. I gotta pee. I forgot to. Okay. Oh my god, Bronson Reed's throwing up the one for Solo. Okay. Hi, everybody. Yes, Zach, I think I answered that yesterday. NXT will come out early access on Wednesday. Moving it to Thursday just gives me that extra few days to make it, because I was tired of making Raw and NXT every weekend. Oh my god. I needed that. But yeah, it's been a rough day. I'll talk about that in a moment. Bronson Reed, the honorarius. I mean, why not? Why not? Give me the Bronson Jacob Monster Tag Team. Oh, don't you tease me with a good time. Don't you tease me with a good time now. Mercy versus New Catch is going to slap. Oh, yeah. All right, I'm editing Heatwave as we speak. This is how life is going for me. Well, thank you, Ray. But yeah, so where I'm at right now is I am editing Heatwave. I am editing Heatwave, which I was going to do earlier today. Steph, what? You didn't hear that? Yeah, that rock concert was brilliant. That line from Ray legit made me cackle because I was not expecting it either. Yeah, I re-downloaded 2K22 so that you guys could have that rock concert today. But Ray, to respond to your message you sent me earlier that I just haven't first match on the Heatwave card, Joe Hendry versus Grayson Waller opens the show. Hendry and Waller open the show. Because Jimmy and Bobby are closing the show. Oh, man. I will say I'm a little worried with Heatwave because I know there's a part where a match ended too early on accident because of a botched rope break, and it just got me furious when it happened. Because it was like the 5th match in a row where I had to restart over something stupid. Oh, yeah, it was this match. It was this match. I'm editing it now. Here, I'll let you guys hear how angry I was about it. The fuck? So angry I peaked the mic shouting the F-bomb at the top of my lungs. So there we go. So it is a women's U.S. title situation going on to open the show. All right, I'm doing my best here, folks. I'm trying to like triple task here. But Ray, to answer your DM from earlier, I really enjoyed the Rock song. If I hadn't said that yet, I thought that was really fun. But also, you son of a bitch, now people know how much better at singing you are than I am. And they're going to be, anytime they see a Xander musical number, they're going to be like, we wanted Ray. Alright, there. That's Heatwave done. NXT Heatwave. 2K24 Universe Mode. I'm still recording LAW. I have the main event still to go and a backstage segment still to go for that. But yeah, stop motion stuff for people wondering about that. I've been working on some new graphic stuff for it. All right, cool. So, saw your render for LAW. It looks awesome. I'm glad you like it, Brandon. I'm glad you like it. I can confirm you are on the show this week. You are on the show tomorrow. Um, But tomorrow, so keep in mind when I talk about stuff like this, I am not in the ZRC GM character. This is just Xander letting people know what they're going to be able to expect tomorrow. But as I quickly clear out my email there, but Aaron Stevens, who is currently acting as one of the general managers in my place, has made a match for tomorrow. Oh, no. Sorry, Brandon. It's actually not tomorrow. It's next week, but it gets announced tomorrow. But I'm going to beat Aaron Stevens to the punch here. So in a week, Aaron Stevens has made it official that there is going to be a there's going to be a 5-way match between 5 people who have never had a one-on-one championship match in their LAW/LSWF career, and the winner will be Ryback's the Ryback's next challenger for Winter Wonder Slam. So Brandon, you're in a match. It's just in a week, and it has title implications. So there you go. And Brandon's the only name I'm going to confirm right now because I'll let Aaron have a little bit tomorrow to not steal all of his thunder here. In character wise, though, I could not confirm if or when I'll ever come back to LAW. Love seeing Blair Davenport on the show. Checking something here for Ray. Oh, they took Samantha Irvin out of the opening of her theme. That's a little sad. Yep, open for a Blair or a Chelsea win here. I like Bianca, but she's the last person who needs to win this. Kind of how I felt about Bayley last week. It should be someone who's never had a singles title that goes to that wins the U.S. Women's title. I could see someone from Team with costing Bianca here. Hey, Mario and Luigi in the front row. I know those guys. That's why it'd be amazing if she did win it, Brandon. I'd love it if Chelsea just never shut up about it. Chelsea Green is the right kind of annoying for me. Excuse me. They've really got to stop doing this stupid chair phone commercial. Gable and Otis have not been a team in over 6 months. Okay, not quite over 6 months, but damn near 6 months. So which, any announcement? Because I might go finish SmackDown. No, I don't have any announcements tonight, Zach. Which monitor is this going to show? Oh, cool. It shows the right one. But anyway, for those that are excited about the stop motion thing I announced yesterday, here is the first preview of the very first thumbnail for the Xander stop motion cinematic universe. It's still a work in progress. This is only part of it, but Sonic, Knuckles, and Shadow center stage looking pretty cool. Worked pretty hard on this today. I've gotten more done on it since I posted this to the Discord, but very excited for people to see where it's all going with the Xander stop motion universe. Which I will give a little tease about this. There's not going to be like, I'll watch the LAW show tomorrow so I can find out for myself the other participants. Well, I think you'll enjoy LAW in general tomorrow. It's going to be a fun show. Right now, LAW tomorrow is going to be main evented by Ray defending the LS11 Grand Championship against Maven. We've also got 2 first-round matches in the women's tag team title situation, and we got Ethan Ace and DJ Danger running it back.
Discovery is accepted at 99% of places nationwide. Cash back at all.
Oh, right. So I mentioned earlier it was a rough day, right? You guys remember last month when my car had to go into the shop because the alternator went out? Round 2, motherfuckers. Round 2, motherfuckers, is what my car said today. Because on my way to work, suddenly, about 10 minutes away from work, my radio turned off, making a loud popping noise that to me sounded like it was from under the hood. Fortunately, it wasn't. And oh, they called it the Rough Rider. But yeah, no. Suddenly, after that loud pop from my stereo, the automatic brake system light turned on, the battery light turned on, the check engine light turned on, the airbag not working light turned on, the speedometer stopped working, the odometer stopped working, the headlights turned off, the incline light turned on, the low traction light turned on, and at one point my car just kind of stopped running, and I had to turn it off and back on again in the middle of the road. Fortunately, it worked. And so my car is now at the mechanic being tested for for electrical failures, because my car quite clearly has some electrical failures. And it's on my last damn nerve. I'm so sick of it, man. I'm glad it happened right before the weekend and before a week-long break from work, at least. But at the same time, it's kind of like, what the hell, man? Because it's also the week where I'm going to be doing my job where I drive around instead of the job where I go sit somewhere for 8 hours. It's just kind of one of those, like, oh, what the fuck situations when it happened. I say that and I say like I'm playing it cool, but no, it actually scared the hell out of me when it happened. Oh! I'm glad they didn't Booker T. Blair Davenport on that one. Oh yeah, the way broke up today. Oh, Jesus! Jade Cargill is like... Oh, it's Bobby Roode! I know Jade Cargill's kind of dead, but it's Bobby Roode! Alright, so now it's either Chelsea or Blair. Chelsea's it. Oh, oh, oh! Which one's it gonna be? Chelsea! Chelsea with the dub, and you love to see it. Don't mock me, DoorDash. Oh, did I not change the thumbnail on this stream? God dang it, I even made a thumbnail. Hold on. I didn't even realize I'd still left the raw thumbnail on there. It would have stayed on there until I ended stream if I hadn't noticed. If I hadn't gotten the phone notification that I was live. Because I've got notifications turned on for all of my channels on each other. That way I always get notified to make sure that nothing's gone wrong.
sweet job. That's it. This way. I had fun with this. I'm just blown away. It's about magical transformation. It's entertaining, funny, heart-wrenching.
No, man.
This night would last forever.
Oh no, the poor snowman in this M&M's commercial. I always like the M&M commercials. I think they're funny.
I had a dummy ultrasound to wash. It's them.
Oh, I clicked the wrong link, but that's fine. I actually needed to check this link anyway. Excuse me. Oh man, I am really glad that I am finally off work for a little while. I'm done substitute teaching for a week, which is going to be really nice. Getting a KitchenAid commercial. You know, I didn't really get the appeal of KitchenAids. Now I have one because I'm a married man. It's kind of the ideal thing for a married couple to get for the. It's kind of something that a lot of people get for weddings.
I realize I can be successful in a civilian career.
We stand by orders and advocate for their needs going forward. They were inside of the hospital, and they're still with us today. Through our programs, community, and advocacy, we'll prove anything is possible. Learn more at WoundedWarriorProject.org/commitment.
This is the moment that
No, man.
celebrate with Ferrero. Smooth chocolate and crunchy hazelnut wrapped in gold. Celebrate the moment with Ferrero.
I do have things I need to mod in tonight now that I'm thinking about it. Kind of debating if I even want to, because, like, man, I am just tired. I am just tired of how everything has gone lately. Hey, Jason Jordan sighting. Also, for people wondering about the World Cup, where is it? And same with main event. Might skip main event this week just because I did not have time. But World Cup will still come out soon-ish. Worst case, I have to double up next week. Because just, it's been a crazy-ass week, man. I have not had any of the time I normally have to do stuff. Like, I barely had time to do the stuff I need to do this week, let alone stuff I wanted to do. Yep, LA Knight and Santos Escobar. Can't wait to see them run it back for the 9th time.
Return to SmackDown by none other than Shinsuke Nakamura, delivering a kick shot to the knee strike for the United States champion. Nakamura has put LA Knight on notice. But now LA Knight has to shift his focus for the task at hand. The superstar who is extremely familiar, Santos Escobar. Legado del Fantasma.
Yep, SummerSlam is this Sunday, Dennis.
Championship on the line. Couple of months back, Escobar has made it his deal for a try to win the United States Open. I saw Santos Escobar backstage earlier today. He made sure that I would let the WWE Universe know that last week LA Knight dumped him. That's why LA Knight took on Berto, because LA knew that Santos finally has his number. Santos Escobar, not mine. Well, nobody exactly.
Oh yeah, the Angel and Umberto match was a banger. I really enjoyed that one from Ray.
Lopez becomes the first ever women's United States champion. Santos Escobar and Legado del Fantasma have been all about LA Knight get to defend the United States title here tonight against Escobar.
Oh, Shinsuke Nakamura. Shinsuke spotting. It's got to download this time. Downloading something for Ray, mod-wise. I'm going to run through and do website-related stuff tonight as well. Also, I think I can... Yeah, I can twist this way now. Now you guys can see the green screen box, and it's fine. It's not a mystery what it's about anymore. MCM come back this Sunday at SummerSlam. Well, yes, that has been announced. Alright, let's see here. So last time I updated the website would have been Monday, because that was the last time I had a stream. That was the 18th, yes? Yes. So still got... Still got a lot of content to go through on this. Love these Shinsuke anime villain promos he was doing during the feud with Cody. Oh yeah, anime villain Shinsuke is the best. Oh boy, Thanksgiving Day. It's coming up, folks. This video and every other video on my 3 channels is brought to you by Patreon. It's like, it's funny, I hear it every day, and it's like at the same time, I can't do it. It's like, this video and every other video brought to you across my 3 channels is brought to you by Patreon. Click the link in the description to find out more about what kind of benefits you can get for signing up. Or something like that. And then, of course, we all know that when the video gets to an end, it's the little punch-out victory jingle. Is it? Is Red 1 the #1 movie in America? Is that what they're saying? Because I hear it's been bombing at the box office. I hear that with its like 200 million budget, it's only made like 30 million back. I hear it's been struggling in the I don't really know what you're saying there, Dan. I assume you're saying you think Roman's going to become a 3-time WWE champion at SummerSlam. In which case, maybe he will, maybe he won't. You'll find out.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on cards.
Oh, I just realized there's not been a single political ad tonight. Oh, it feels so refreshing.
So check all state first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
Oh, it's so refreshing, isn't it? It's been quite the week on Ellis Living Universe. It's crazy that it is SummerSlam week, I will admit. Not that it hasn't felt like SummerSlam week, but for me it hasn't. And for me it hasn't felt like SummerSlam week simply because I've been doing 1,000,001 things. Ray, what are you saying? What the fuck are you saying, Ray? I feel like you're pulling a JT on me here. And just saying unhinged nonsense for the sake of unhinged nonsense. Unless I just completely missed something. Oh, and you saying Red 1 is bombing at the box office. Oh, fake news that you listen to. You're false, brother, and you'll be left in the mud with your backwards ideas. Hey, look, I am excited about Red 1. I want to go see it at some point. I was actually going to go see it like in the next week or so, and then my fucking car broke. Because I'm not allowed to have nice things. Apparently. But I have not looked at Ray EW this week yet, so let's see what happened here. We got Jeff Jarrett, baby.
Stain.
Yeah, Ruby Soho against Willow Nightingale. Dub for Willow. You'll love to see it.
What a win for Willow Nightingale in this one. And Willow Nightingale, she's hitting that dance, ladies and gentlemen. And you can tell she's feeling good now. Willow Nightingale. These past 2 weeks has gotten some big wins over former champions. Last week, she beat a former knockout champion, Diana Purrazzo. This week, she beats a former TBS champion. It really so Willow Nightingale, adding on to her own best difference of one.
So we got the Kingdom up against Private Party. Kingdom with the dub. Ah, brother, may I have some oats beam? Gotcha.
Mercedes.
Hey, good to see you, Tatum. Good to see you, bud. Oh, there's Shinsuke. They're not about to put the U.S. title on Santos. No, they're not going to have Santos win the belt here. Oh, that was sick! That was a sick counter.
You have
We got Sammy Guevara against
Hangman Page, of course, is on.
Hangman Page. Hangman with the dub. Mustache Hangman with the dub specifically. Love to see it. I kind of hope Shinsuke wins the U.S. title. Like I said, I think LA does more without a belt than he does with one. We got Juice and Eddie in the main event. Not now, but down the road. Shinsuke needs a world title. Yeah, I agree. I do kind of worry that maybe that ship has sailed at this point, though. That, like, his best years to put the world title on him are probably gone. I feel like if he was going to win it, he should have... Kind of like Finn Balor last year. If Nakamura was going to win the world title, he should have done it against Rollins. This video and every other video I make across my... Yeah, that is unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. Excuse me.
Tommaso stuck his nose in our business. We want to be fighting champions. We ruin that for us. Tommaso's an emotional guy. But he's a good guy. And all he really wants is a tag partner. So I was thinking we can fix this whole thing. You guys are champions. Let's go talk to the Dauntless, which will send Johnny Love back and feel your frustration. After we'll chop up over next week, we honestly feel the Street Profits deserve what I just Street Profits. We were in there for 3 weeks ago. Johnny, John.
God, The aura of Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins here.
But his partner was bad news. But you know, so snakes hide for grass.
Oh, the OGs are in. And a new Sammy Uso shirt. Can we just put the camera over here? I think that's fine. This way I'm actually looking kind of towards the camera while I work. If I didn't have so much to do tonight, I would say I'm going to go live over on Xander Live or Xander Ellis 11. Probably Xander Live. To continue Spider-Man tonight, but I don't have time. As soon as this is over, I gotta go. I gotta go finish LAW. Annoying as that is for me. Spectacular, spectacular Spider-Man. I know a lot of people really love that Spider-Man theme. I'm a little more impartial to the Spider-Man, Spider-Man, radioactive Spider-Man. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. One of the greatest line deliveries of all time. Get back here, Shocker! You can't escape me! I'll chase you to the ends of the earth! Shocker! It's so dumb, but I love it, man. It's so dumb, but I love it. It's so over the top, but man, Christopher Daniel Barnes killed it in that line. More personally, well, Brandon, you're a little younger than me, so that's probably part of it. I do enjoy Spectacular Spider-Man, right? Here's kind of the way I see it with people. It is very much like which Spider-Man did they grow up with, both movie-wise and cartoon-wise, right? And Brandon, I don't know how old you are, I'm not going to ask, but I know you're younger than me, because I am 24, and so I'm assuming you're younger than me at least, just based on your profile picture. I assume you're a little bit younger than me at least. So while we both grew up with Tobey Maguire as our live-action Spider-Man, you probably grew up with Spectacular Spider-Man, while I grew up with the with Spider-Man the Animated Series. And so that's part of it. That's just kind of what I've come to learn. And like that's the same way. It's the same way that like how I am with my dad. His favorite Star Wars movies are the original trilogy because, well, for starters, the original trilogy is the best. Let's be real. But he grew up with the original trilogy. He can't stand the prequels. Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, is... Revenge of the Sith might actually be my favorite Star Wars movie. It's between that and Return of the Jedi. Huh. Did not know that, Brandon. That's really interesting. Thank you for sharing that. I know Christopher Daniel Barnes reprised his role as Peter Parker in Shattered Dimensions as well when he played Spider-Man Noir in that one. He also plays Miguel O'Hara in Spider-Man something. It's the one where it's just 616 and 2099. Edge of Time, thank you. I want to get those games and play them on stream at some point, because I've never played Edge of Time. I've never played Shattered Dimensions. I've played Web of Shadows, and I really want to play Web of Shadows again, but this time on PS3, so that I'm not using shitty Wii motion controls for it.
Do you know anything about what happened to Joe?
Come on, Nick, really? No, I don't know what happened to you. Plus, I want to take her out during board games. I was busy helping taking Candace prepare for lunch. Now, if there's any...
Did we not see Piper Niven walking away from Jade Cargill?
Cody!
Like, correct me if I'm wrong. Did we not see Piper Niven walking away from Jade Cargill? Shadow Dimensions is my favorite non-Insomniac game. I really want to play that one. That's the one I want to play the most. Like, Shattered Dimensions is the one I want to play most, because that one just seems like the most fun. I do love Web of Shadows. I think it's really cool. I do think it's funny that the entire ending of the game depends on A, how much of an asshole you were, but you either get the pure good ending or the pure bad ending, specifically because of one choice. And if you, to get the pure bad ending, it means you gotta simp for Black Cat, and like... I get it. Black Cat do kind of be a baddie. Drake Bell as Spider-Man is underrated. I'm shocked they never had him play in live action. So by the time they gave him the voice of Spider-Man, he was a little too old to be a live action Spider-Man. But the Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon has good episodes and not good episodes. My 3 channels is brought to you by Patreon. Right, like there's, you know... I'm having to process what I was saying. Hold on, what was I saying? There's, you know... what was I saying? Hold on, I'm backing it up. Like, Shattered Dimensions is the one I want to play most, because that one just seems like the most fun. I do love Web of Shadows. I think it's really cool. I do think it's funny that the entire ending of the game depends on A, how much of an ending, the pure bad ending. I get it. Spider-Man is underrated. I'm shocked they never had him play in live action. Drake Bell is Spider-Man. That's right. Ultimate Spider-Man. There are parts of it I enjoy. There are parts of it I don't enjoy, right? Pierre says it's not as bad as some people make it out to be. And you're right. You're absolutely right, Pierre. It is nowhere near as bad as some people make it out to be. Like, it is nowhere near as bad as people make it out to be. I do have an issue with the Family Guy style cutaways that they like to do in it. Yeah, I would also like an adult Spider-Man at some point in a movie. Because he is always a college student or a high schooler, and I would love to see adult Spider-Man. Like, that's why I like Spider-Man Insomniac so much. Oh, there he is. Oh, he's wearing a tuxedo. He's wearing a cut-off tuxedo shirt.
To be here tonight on SmackDown because the great Cody Rhodes wanted me here, and you can't deny Cody Rhodes' request. So here I am, dressed in a nines in my best attire, and you are not even wearing your stupid, sleazy politician suit. I think I deserve better than that. You were summoned here, all right, Kevin, but not to stand in the crowd. You were summoned to come and stand in this ring with me right now.
Tom Hardy was good as Venom, but he's more menacing as Bane. So funny enough, Dark Knight Rises is my favorite Batman movie. Dark Knight Rises is my favorite Batman movie, and Bane is a big part of that. I love the Venom movies, though I have not seen the newest one yet. I have not seen the newest Venom movie yet. I need to, though.
Because what happened over the last few months, what happened to you, what happened to you, what happened right now, it's your fault. It's your fault. Yeah, it is your fault. That you pound your brand new one. Yeah, it is your fault. You want to know why? And I'll tell you why.
I feel like you could change a lot of people's perception of Bane with one additional scene. Alright, what is that, Ray?
Because for 4 years, 4 years, for 4 years, I fought the bloodline every week, blood, sweat, and tears. I fought them all, and they tried to end my career. More specifically, the guy who led the group, Roman Reigns, tried to end my career 4 times that I can count, and he never could, and he never will.
Kevin really is just deflecting the blame. Hey, JT. A scene of Bane without his mask, making nose and with a missing nose and lips, and you hear why he talks that way. Yeah. I get what you mean there. How dare you stream without my notifications alerting me first? I know, how fucking dare I?
Because he's pissed off everyone around him, and who says yes? You team with the guy who tried to end my career, who tried to take away the one thing I loved since I was 11 years old. He tried to take my livelihood, and you team with him. So yeah, everything that's happened is your fault. I'm not. But you want to justify your actions.
Oh, today was Asuka's 50th victory in Alice Living Universe. Neat.
For what it actually is. Me teaming with Roman Reigns had nothing to do with you. He asked me, and I thought it was the right thing. But that doesn't jive with who Kevin Owens is. Because to you gotta be a victim. Kevin Owens has to have the entire world against him. The story of Kevin Owens has to be that you're being held down. Newsflash, buddy. Nobody holds Kevin Owens down more than Kevin Owens.
Jeez, Cody is cooking right now.
Is absolutely next level. You're obsessed with this idea of being the
In a live action Miles in the MCU. He does exist in the MCU, a deleted scene, and Prowler in the movies in general. I think we're going to get that at the end of the next Tom Holland trilogy. Who has the best big boot? Oh, that's a great question. That's a great question, JT. Kevin Nash has a good one, obviously. I mean, it might be a cop-out to just say Kevin Nash. Undertaker's is pretty good as well. Test, yeah, that's a solid answer. Oh, yeah, Brody Lee's discus big boot. That's a great one. Pretty sure he used a discus big boot. I feel like I remember him using it. I could also be thinking that Gore and Perkins gave it to him, and it got so Mandela affected into my head that he's actually done that in real life. Big Bill's is pretty good as well. Oh no. Kevin's gonna attempt murder on Cody, isn't he? Excuse me. Yeah, seems Cody did indeed strike a nerve with that one. So Brody's discus boot is actually derived from Bruiser Brody. Okay, gotcha. More you know. So with the Motor City Machine Guns now officially being part of LS11 SmackDown, and Ray mentioning that next week we go to the new SmackDown set, I am now updating a couple of pretty much anyone that gets a new render right now this week is getting the new SmackDown logo on theirs, and I will slowly but surely work through updating everyone.
You still need to find. I think I'm out about the other.
No! Thank you, Roman.
Even if he's available after Monday, but we could try SmackDown one last time.
I think, Pierre, I think you might be right. I think it might be CM Punk with how this is going.
There's nobody else. There's nobody else. So that's it. What are we gonna do? We don't need it. This is our match. This is all we need. We go out for the bird.
Thoughts on the Adam Rose gimmick? Early on, it was working. It was one of those things that I think was better in... It worked really early on. They just needed to do more with it if they wanted it to continue to work. But as usual, the old bastard got bored. God, Def Rebel themes are the worst, aren't they? I might be right, but again, regardless of who the fifth member is, I still think Forsaken can win more games. Imagine Seth Rollins, Randy Savage. Two of my favorites of all time. That'd be pretty cool. Could have thrived in the Skittles era. Honestly, yeah. Yeah. Oh, they've got to have Jade Cargill replaced in War Games. It's gonna be Charlotte, isn't it? Fucking A, it's gonna be Charlotte, isn't it? That means someone's got to replace Jade in the triple threat as well next week, or in 2 weeks, whenever. Oh god, it's gonna be Charlotte, isn't it? Charlotte's gonna be the first women's US champion. It's gonna be Charlotte versus Liv. The Omni Flare.
What are you working on today? My car's starting to move slow. Let's see. Just place a charge. It's free. Are you sure it's free? Positive.
Getting an AutoZone ad is a little infuriating today, because unfortunately they were not able to help at all with my car problem earlier.
The only top food for power fighting ingredients that start working on contact lasts up to 8 hours. This is turbo.
Cooking is out of candy now, so the in disguise.
Imagine one of our families in disguise.
Yeah, I suppose Becky is also a possibility. You're right.
There's more to its wits.
Hi, I use the Reese Fade to fight, and I use this. The Reese has a microchip to control set release, so it starts
Oh, my back.
50 days. 50 days? And its refill reminder that it's not enough to miss a day of freshness. It's the Reese fight.
So you're gonna get nationwide 5G, so you can both have everything. If you switch, you also get a free phone. What do you mean? Welcome to Getting More. Welcome to Cricket Nation. Smile, you're on Cricket. Amazon Black Friday is here. Wow. With deals up to 40% off. Shop great deals all week on Amazon.
Oh, man. Like I said, really excited for you guys to see what's coming up with SummerSlam and stuff this weekend. Should be Tamina. Oh, my God. I've been informed by reliable sources that nobody is Mina. So, you never know. God, one, I'm tired, and I still have to do the rest of LAW after this. So I still have to do the rest of LAW after this, which fortunately is only another match. But I've also got to do, like, the analysis stuff for SummerSlam kickoff. And at this point, I got half a mind to just not do the analysis part and just make it a series of matches. Because also, it was supposed to be hosted by Doctor and Quizmaster, and Quizmaster's just fucking dead. No one's heard from Quizmaster in a week. He's probably dead. I don't really think Xander number 3 is kickoff show material. He used to be. He was on the Xandermania 2, or Xandermania 2020 kickoff show. It was me, him, the Doctor, and Xander number 5, I think. Was it number 5, or was it Carnold? Well, now I need to know. Because now I can't remember. Guest commentator do the analysis. With 24 hours notice, I don't think that's going to work, JT. Just gonna be realistic here. Oh, yeah.
Very thrilled. This is the first time I've been at Xandermania since you and I went back and forth for that YouTube Universe Heavyweight Championship several years ago at Xandermania 2017. What, 17? I think, was it even 2017? No, excuse me, 2016. Much longer ago. That's right, that takes me all the way back to those days. I won that.
Good God, look how young the four of us
We all
look.
know, you always won. Oh, that's fair enough.
I'm sorry. What we got? What we saying? I'm just saying what everybody else is saying. What is everybody else saying? They're saying that we're selling the truth, man. But nobody's selling the truth louder than Brody Young's neck. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, no. And Giovanni Vinci's just there like, I was going to do a Super Mario voice. I feel like that's mildly racist. Vinci's just there like, I'm just happy to have TV time. Yeah, God, look how young the four of us looked. Even Xander number 3 looked young.
Very different characters. Xander the wrestler.
Oh, man. Not a big deal if you scrap the analysis. Yeah. Not many people really care about it anyway. God, the fact that the entire first hour of Xandermania, actually more than an hour, is considered a kickoff show. The first hour and a half is considered a kickoff show, which I think is hilarious. But it was also a premiere, and you know, like, if you look at the premiere chat, fuck all, nobody was there for the most part. Like, maybe 2 people ever. Yeah.
Womack has entered the ring. He's taking on the interdimensional champion, a man he knows.
Oh, man. This show sucks. Cody crashing out. Truth. Well, this show doesn't suck, right?
Takes down Scorpion. Isolation is the name of the game right now at the hand of big bad bosses.
I don't hate this show. It's just also, like, exhausting to think about it. And also it caused an borderline argument between Alex and I. Oh my god, Hell in a Cell. I went into Hell in a Cell, never forget that. Yeah, B3. Jesus Christ. Also, never forget I just used to commentate over my own matches. Before I got extra commentators.
But finally, here is your winner, Xander LS11.
Oh god, the women got just absolutely screwed up. No, they got like near 20 minutes. It was the main event that went short, wasn't it? Yeah, it was like a 9-minute Xandermania main event, if even. Not even 9. It was like a 7-minute Xandermania main event.
Is the new champion.
It's because it was all, No, so it wasn't that it caused a fight for anything dumb. It was that, Alex watched Xandermania 2020 with me, like I was doing, it wasn't so much that Alex and I got in an argument as much as she got frustrated with me because we weren't living together yet, and she spent her entire Saturday with me, and 3.5 hours of her Saturday was dedicated to Xandermania 2020, which she did not really want to watch. Yep, Arnold, one of my... He's not my least favorite ARW World Champion by any means. I think I'm probably my least favorite. Me being ARW Champion was very much like an egomaniac move. And I'm very glad I backed out and didn't have myself win the title a second time. Excuse me. Funny enough, like, originally, this Xandermania went through several changes at different points in time. This is the one that was ARW's grand finale. I still don't have last year's Xandermania poster yet. Welcome back, Zach. But yeah, I don't have last year's Xandermania event poster yet. Just because I haven't been able to get the frames. Because all of them use the exact same type of frame, if you noticed. And I have to special order those frames now, because they don't carry them in stores anymore for some reason. And so I'm just kind of waiting on that. I'm going to wait until... And they only come in packs of 6, so I'm going to wait until I have a few more things to put in them. Although I do have something that needs to go in one, and I don't know where it is right now, actually. It's mildly concerning that I don't know where that is. But I have a Batman that needs to go in a frame that my brother got me for Christmas last year. He spent a good bit of money on it. It was like an original Batman sketch from one of the comic artists, and it was signed. I still have it. I just don't remember where I've put it. It's with several other signed things I need to get frames for. Not that much. It might actually be over here. Hold on. I think it's back here. Yes, it is. It is.
Fine. If it's got to be clean, it's got to be fine. You downy funky cozy something softness.
Because I've got a couple things that need to get framed Like, these are the main two things I need to get framed at this point. I've got this poster Ray got me for Christmas last year, I believe. Ray, if you're in chat, was it last year you got me this, or was it the year before? But it's this Spider-Man No Way Home print, which I think is really cool. Oh, shit. Nearly fell. I know Ray got it at a comic convention. I know that much. But it's really cool. And then my older brother got me this, which is an original Batman drawing signed by Tony S. Daniel, who was a Batman artist for a long time. And it's got the certificate of authenticity with it. I need to get a frame for it because it's really cool. Because for those who don't know, I'm pretty basic. Batman is one of my favorite DC characters. It's frequently between Batman, Power Girl, and the Red Hood for who my number one is in DC. But it is one of those three, depending on the day. So I need to get a frame for that. And I need to put that on the wall somewhere. Oh, man. Superman's one of your favorites? I like Superman just fine. Hero-wise, for me, Batman cartoon or live action. I've seen more live action than I have cartoons. The little bit of the animated series I've seen is good, though. And then I like a lot of DC animation. Overall, DC animation is probably better than the live action movies, but I do like the Dark Knight Rises, and I liked the Batman. I thought that one was really good. And I like a lot of the live action Batman movies. But like, if you had to make me pick 5 for DC, it's Alexander. Who are your 5 favorite DC heroes? Specifically, it'd be Batman, Power Girl, Red Hood, Zatanna Zatara, and probably Green Lantern. Hal Jordan, Green Lantern specifically. Although Oliver Queen is in there somewhere, probably as well. Villain-wise with DC, it's Bane is my favorite DC villain. It'd be Bane. Deathstroke would be in there. I love to hate Lex Luthor. He's the worst, and I love him. He's the worst. I hate him, but I also love him because he's the worst. Catwoman's in there if you consider her a villain. I consider her an anti-hero at this point. So if we're not going to count Catwoman because she's kind of anti-hero more than anything, then I would probably say at that point Luthor, Bane, oh geez. Luthor, Bane, and Deathstroke. And then, again, Peacemaker I consider an anti-hero. God, I'm having to think of DC villains off the top of my head here. Oh, Mr. Freeze, probably. Specifically the Arnold version of Mr. Freeze. And also Mr. Freeze just has a very sad tale. Also notice 2 out of these 4, technically 3 out of 4, are... Technically 3 out of these 4 are Batman villains, because Deathstroke's in a lot of Batman stuff. But other than that... I'm trying to think of who else I like villain-wise. Because like I said, I don't consume as much DC media as I do Marvel, so it's a little harder for me to think about. But like, I did play all the Lego DC... I played all the Lego Batman games. Alright, are we going to the Rhea pop again? Yep, here comes Rhea. Hmm. I'm looking at like a list of DC villains here to try and get ideas. I used to like Black Adam, and then The Rock happened. Gorilla Grodd's pretty cool. I like Reverse Flash as well. I think just how petty he is kind of funny. Oh, Ciampa and Montez Ford up next. Hell yeah. Still like Black Adam. I just can't see the character without thinking of how much Dwayne Johnson's ego fucked him up. That's the issue. Like, I want to be able to like Black Adam, but I just can't anymore. Tez and Ciampa's gonna be fun though. Zach, I saw what you asked about the tables matches in Endless 11 Universe. I saw what you asked. I'm having to think on that. And I'm having to think on that because the issue with that, with me thinking on that, it's like
Here's to collecting more of those memories. One WWE action figure at a time. Exclusively from Mattel. Looking at reliable nationwide 5G. Snap can catch every second of the day. Even down. Alright, bye-bye.
Orange Lanterns. Well, technically, it's only one Orange Lantern at a time, right?
This Charmin Ultra Soft Smooth Tear has wavy edges. It's no ordinary spool. Charmin Ultra Soft Smooth Tear has wavy perforations that tear so much better with more cushioning softness. Enjoy the go with Charmin.
You're surprised at Twisted Tea Super Brands with a Twisted Tea product. Twisted Tea tastes like real iced tea, and it is made with green tea and 5% alcohol to keep off warm heat. Twisted Tea. Keep it twisted. Walking is hard work, but I thought it was the only way I could get my quarters truly clean. I'm only trying to Swiffer Power Mop and realize I can get
Except for on Earth 3.
the extra work.
I think the concept of the Orange Lanterns is, I don't know if funny is the right word, but interesting, I suppose. Ow. I hate that I just coughed into the mic as well. I do apologize for that.
I didn't know turkeys could sing.
Home of my Los Angeles Rams. A little covered up. The Rams. They got super sauce. Now the Eagles come to town. They're bringing baby Taylor Hurts. Those with ice. The Eagles and the Rams. Let's see what they bring to the table. On Sunday night. We're cooking up something special. Yeah. The man tops and serves will be accepted by Roman Reigns in the original bloodline. Still to come tonight.
Convert an Orange Lantern battery into a championship belt. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool idea. Let me do this. I'm also focusing on something here. The guys over at Meta put out a new update where it's got a bunch of unlocker stuff. And it's like you got to do something with a data folder. I'm trying to find the data folder. Why is he coming out to the DIY theme when he's on his own? Give him No One Will Survive trips, you coward.
Over the past couple of weeks, coming back to this man, champ, along the lines of how we did back at NXT. This is more of a bad man than a black heart. It's like Ciampa went off the deep end finally. I don't know what's going on between him and Gargano. Well, going back and revisiting history.
What is the emo? There's never been an emo Xander phase. I've never considered myself emo.
Champions, just be patient. Your opportunity will come. Ciampa tried to force his hand, and backfires protecting him. And Ciampa now unloading on top of it. I see a lot of this starting. Showed up on the scene here in WWE. Not only did they win the tag team titles for second match and third match out of the box, as you see, a nice pop kick. But also the relationship coming out by Paul, relationship between Johnny Gargano and himself. They've known each other for many, many years, and maybe Ciampa's a bit jealous of that. It's not like Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin slid into Johnny Gargano's DMs. I mean, these guys travel the roads together. Of course, Ciampa has a reason to be wary of their relationship, particularly when you're competing for the same goals.
I don't think I'm gonna do that. I don't think I'm gonna do that, JT. Hold on a minute. Now I think I get it. Think. We're gonna test this in a minute here. I don't understand. Oh, I don't understand, do I?
Ritual customized my car insurance. Same time. What's the money I saved? I put a wax figure myself. Cool, right? What's craftsmanship? Even on my nostril. It's just nice to know.
All right, let's see.
This guy puts a little plastic. There's nothing. Wow.
This.
Switch to consumer cellular. All the dips feature touch. Ow, ow, ow. Strong. The fan starting.
Okay, now I know what I'm looking for here. It'll change my life. I'm sure it will.
And long-lasting DC beads. Part of the irresistible scent collection from Game.
I'm sure it will.
For this Black Friday? Oh, like literally this Black Friday. The best shopping day of the best shopping season. Plus, I can't curate all these great deals on great gifts by myself.
Well, I hope you got some sleep too.
Oh, the gift guy never sleeps.
Really?
I'm actually very tired. This holiday season, let Macy's be the guide to gifting.
Hey, that's great. And who are the chefs? Make a mistake. Maybe just need Snickers.
Oh, hold on here.
Because at the end of the day, every single round is about you. You fight, and this is your reward. Modelo, the mark of the fight. You like watching TV shows for movies? Don't watch on that. If you want a quest, look at that. It's a movie theater in your living room. What? And you want to go to the gym.
Which one do I need here? Music list, roster exclusive music. Thoughts on kissing the homies goodnight? It ain't gay. That's what I think, JT. I think it is not gay to kiss the homies goodnight. That is what I think.
Desperation, powerbomb, Montez Ford's invaluable time to recover, to try and will himself back into this battle. Take another look at this great power shown by Montez.
And I think anyone who says it is it gay to give CPR? Absolutely not. I mean, just because the guy's name is Richard, just because the guy's name is Richard doesn't mean that it's gay, That's just what big CPR wants you to think. I can't even get to that fucking sentence. That's just what big CPR wants you to think. I don't even know what I'm saying with that, but that's what big CPR wants you to think is probably one of the funnier things I've ever said. I feel like JT's having one of those nights where he's like, oh my god, Xander's going along with the joke? Xander's not losing his mind about the joke? He's not angry or exhausted with it. He thinks it's funny. Yeah, believe it or not, I do. Favorite retro baby review I've done? Oh, Jesus, Champa. And Tez with the win. But anyway. Favorite retro event I've ever done? I liked Mania 31 a lot. Probably one of the WrestleManias. Oh, Johnny's pulling Ciampa back. Oh, he shoves Johnny again. Oh, the 04? I mean, probably SummerSlam. Because you got the Eddie and Shawn match. Cena and JBL happens. I put a belt on Triple H. Yeah, probably SummerSlam. It's got to be that. I didn't love doing the 04 Retro Series. That's why I didn't do the Retro Series anymore. But SummerSlam 2010, as JT says, has a special place in his heart. I like that one as well. That was a really cool 24-hour period as well. Like, I literally did SummerSlam 2010 and then WrestleMania 2011. Hyped for SummerSlam this Sunday. It's stacked. It really is. I'm hyped for it as well. I just don't have it edited yet is the issue. Oh, there's a mystery opponent next Friday. I'll be live for that. Heel DIY? I don't know. I don't know. Man, the worst part with my car going into the shop again today is like I'm craving specific fast food for tomorrow. I'm craving specifically Zaxby's, and I can't go get Zaxby's tomorrow, and I'm not going to pay a delivery fee because I don't have a fucking car right now. For those that weren't here earlier when I told this, my car is back in the shop, this time with an electrical issue where a lot of the dash lights have all come on. And earlier, I didn't even mention this, when I finally got it to the repair shop, the gear shift was locked up. The gear shift was locked up because of the electrical issues. So they had to stick a screwdriver in the manual release so that I could actually lock the car or get out of the car and get the key out and put it in park because it would not go out of neutral or drive. It was in drive or neutral, and that was it. I couldn't even get it into reverse, which was really bad. It was really bad when I needed to put it in reverse when I accidentally pulled into the wrong parking lot and there wasn't enough space to U-turn. So I had to just put it in neutral and roll my car backwards so I could turn it. It's been a rough day, is what I'm saying. Brock or Punk with a fifth member for them. They had big and to stop Bronson. Seth really won't work there. I feel like it's gonna be Punk. I think they're writing Seth Rollins out. I don't see it being Brock. I don't want it to be Brock. I just do not want to see Brock. Personally, I just don't want to see him anymore. With all the stuff going on, especially. Oh, what the hell? So hang on, I'll explain in a second. So we have a Ring camera on our front porch. And Alex asked me, 6 o'clock, go outside, turn on the front porch lights, because she was at work. 6 o'clock, I go outside, turn the front porch lights on. She just got home. They're not on for some reason. She says, you forgot to turn on the porch lights. I'm like, no, I didn't. You can check the Ring camera. The Ring camera just didn't fucking record me being on the front porch for some reason. Could be the tall Samoan. I forgot his name. Hikuleo. Or Hikuleo. 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 In the SummerSlam pre-show stacked. Yep. They might do that thing they did last year where the fifth member doesn't show up until the end of the match. It's possible. It is possible. Huh. There's the OGs. I'm just going to ignore that one, JT. I am glad Roman just outright went, no, it is not going to be Cody. I am done with Cody. Thank God for that. It really does feel like the whole fifth member thing is very shoehorned in. They've gotten away with a lot of stuff 2 years in a row, Zach. I think they can get away with mystery fifth partner 2 years in a row. Last year it wasn't even a mystery. It was Randy Orton. It was confirmed to be Randy Orton the whole time, and it was just Randy made everyone wait for a minute. Nah, Brantley, I don't know if you saw it. Earlier in the show, they outright had Roman say no when Sammy was like, what about Cody Rhodes? Or Jay was like, what about Cody Rhodes? And Roman went, no. I'm done with him.
As a matter of fact, I still love you. I love our fellows and still. I always have. I never stopped loving you. But I want you to understand something. If the four of you join my bloodline, we can run this company for decades. Because look, You don't have a fifth man. You don't have a wise man. And you don't have no chips. So surrender yourself. Join my team. But with the four of you will die where you stand.
Jesus, Solo. New Bloodline definitely needs the win at Survivor Series. Oh shit! Paul Heyman's alive! Oh my god! I am so glad I'm off Twitter! Because this no doubt would have been spoiled.
So maybe my math is a little off, but there's no way to do War Games 4 versus...
Alright, is Heyman about to reveal the fifth man? Please just don't be Brock. That's all I need to say. Just don't let it be Brock, is all I ask. Heyman's gonna be the fifth man. Let's go! Come on, CM Punk. Yeah! It's Punk! Oh, yeah! Roman and Punk are side by side. Jesus Christ. Never thought I'd see the day. Double clothesline! Punk looks great, man. Triple dive. That was fantastic. Oh, ho, ho, ho. That was sick. Holy shit. Like, you can feel the tension with these two. You could cut the tension with a damn butter knife. And Heyman is the mastermind behind it all. They could not have timed that spear in GTS better. Heyman looks so damn pleased with himself. This isn't about me and you. This is for him. Damn it, Pierre, you fucking called it. Oh, I'm so glad I'm not on wrestling Twitter anymore. Like, man, I am so glad I'm not on wrestling Twitter anymore because shit is actually a genuine surprise for me now when it happens. Alright, cool. So, I'm going to wrap up stream here in just a minute because I do need to go get LAW done. But I do want to test something first. Meta had a new update. It added a bunch of stuff. It added a bunch of unlockers to the game, like it unlocked a bunch of stuff. And I wanna play with that for a minute. I wanna see if it worked. Like, for example, it unlocked all hidden entrances and stuff. And I'm wondering if that means, like, faction entrances and stuff. Because that would be pretty fucking sick, if you ask me. And it's also got an unlock all button, which means I might be able to finally download certain people for LAW that I haven't been able to download from the fans, that are uploaded by the fans, that use stuff like the paparazzi come back in. You guys aren't lagging, I am, by the way. There we go. 2K just lags OBS for a minute when it first opens. So let's play with this for a minute before we sign off and not see each other live again until Monday night, where I will hopefully have my car back as well. Alright, so let's see here. Okay, well, it was supposed to unlock, like, hidden arenas. I don't think there's any arenas that were hidden at this point. I don't know if I've shown you guys this or not yet, but I have a mod now that adds a bunch of additional matches, like I Quit match, Brawl, No Rope Break, and one I'm sure some people are going to be begging me to do at some point, Championship Scramble. All right, what about roster? First of all, are all of my people from Tribute still here? Yes, they are. But is everyone else? Are there other people unlocked now that weren't before? I'm not seeing anyone new at the moment here. Not seeing anything terribly new. Seth is seething wherever he is. I'm glad he's not a hypocrite given everything that's happened between them. Oh yeah, I agree. There's still going to be something involving Seth, Punk, and all of this, I'm sure. Just curious what it'll be. Okay, I don't see any new people unlocked. But that could just be that I already had everyone unlocked. I gotta take that belt off Cardona. I gotta take that belt off that Cardona specifically, because that one is Create a Wrestler Cardona. That one's Mod Cardona. Yeah, that's right. I think that one through. I was like, no, have I already done the right thing? But yeah, it doesn't look like there's any new characters added. So, I suppose Moment of Truth is going to come when I do this. Specifically when I do this. I don't think Rollins is going to get involved a cost Punk war game. I don't know. He might. He might. Alright, Ella's 11. What do we got on the tag? Anything? Oh, got a couple new people. A lot all from one person, though. And that's the only downside, right? Is like when that that's kind of where the restrictions kind of come into things, right? Is when someone uploads a bunch of characters. I don't want to just go in and download every single character from one person, because like then one person's taken up, like one person's creations are taken up, several slots on the roster, and then that's J Slice. Can I still not download J Slice? Nope, still need Paparazzi come back from My Rise. I don't think it worked. Here's how we'll know. Like, and that's the annoying thing, right? When it's like, oh, they set their payback as this. It's like, yeah, that payback is locked to My Rise, but like, is it really necessary to prevent me from downloading a whole character because of their payback? Did all the My Rise stuff stay locked? Let's find out. Yep, all the My Rise stuff stayed locked. So it looks like the unlock all thing didn't actually work on this end. But that's not entirely what I'm concerned about anyways. What I'm concerned about is the tag team entrances. So we'll just use Team Xander. I haven't used this trio in a long time. This was specifically from that era where my game was crashing. Whenever non-assigned, like when people that weren't in tag teams together would win a match, it would just crash. I don't know why. So I was having to make teams, so that's why I made Team Xander here for the Xander's Birthday Bash episode. That way, when we won against Blackstone Empire, the game wouldn't crash. And then that got fixed in like a patch or two, so let's see. It doesn't look like any new entrances got unlocked either. Well, that's annoying. It's like, oh, all this new stuff. And then... guess not. Ah, well. Alright, I'm signing out. I'll see you guys Monday for the watch along, tomorrow